New at noon, a Virginia family is demanding change after finding out their son, who was conceived through a sperm donor, has more than 200 half-siblings, all linked to the same man who donated his sperm.
It's a wild story here, and the family says the sperm donation industry has a major loophole, and they want to know why this isn't being regulated. Marcella Robertson has the story.
You were a cute little kid, Zach. What happened?
Ow. You know, that's on you, because I'm half you, so.
Our DNA connects one branch to the next.
Yeah, you're a cute kid.
Until we each have a place on our family tree. But digging deeper into those roots can sometimes lead down a complex path.
It was normal to me.
Zach was conceived through IVF.
We picked somebody who kind of looked like me or my family.
His two moms used a donor from Fairfax Cryobank, one of the largest sperm banks in the United States.
This is what you get for a donor profile.
When Zach was just a child, his mom, Cindy, found some of his donor siblings.
We started out with 5 to 7 families at the beginning.
But when sites like Ancestry.com and 23andMe came into the picture,
It was just like any other DNA test.
that list grew.
Just, I got more connections than most people would.
To date, Zach knows 237 half-brothers and sisters, some in Virginia, others spread across the U.S. and other countries, all linked to the same man who donated his sperm over the years.
I think that we need to step back, and the industry needs to look at why are you allowing 200 and some odd births to be happening.
There are few laws or limits set by the government, only guidelines.
We have no idea how many children are born each year from sperm. Nobody keeps track of that.
Those guidelines from the American Society of Reproductive Medicine say a donor should be at least 21 and recommends a limit of 25 births per donor, which is what Fairfax Cryobank echoes on its website. But ultimately, there is no oversight.
Even if the banks set limits, there's no limitation on how many different places one donor can go.
We just want the guideline to be enforceable.
Tyler Sniff is with the newly formed Donor Conceived Council. The nonprofit is pushing for legislation in the fertility industry. The group advocated for a first-of-its-kind bill in Colorado.
All those in favor say aye.
It just passed through the General Assembly and will soon be signed into law.
The ayes have it. 224 is passed.
That means starting in 2025, donors in Colorado will no longer be anonymous. The minimum donor age of 21 will be enforced, and the state will make sure no donor is used for more than 25 families.
It could be groundbreaking for this to happen.
While groundbreaking, it is only one state. Cindy and Zach say they'd like to see action on a federal level.
You have a government that regulates us to death, but this is a loophole that they've never investigated.
While their family tree may extend further than most, they believe the true definition of a family is what you make it.
If we sat down and had a Thanksgiving dinner, we'd have a full table with a lot of love, and that's all that really matters to me.
University of Virginia family law expert Naomi Kahn says the industry is already changing in response to requests from parents-to-be. More sperm banks are letting them choose donors who are willing to let their identity be known.